Have you ever wondered what it would be like to use electricity to melt metal? Well, today I will talk to you about one of the three welding processes that there are mainly used, which is SMAW, which stands for Shielded Metal Arc Welding. And in this speech I will talk about the machine, the equipment, what kind of electrodes you use, and the safety equipment you need. So first off, a little bit of history about SMAW. It's the oldest and most widely used process in the world, and the first machine was believed to be produced in the 1920s by Lincoln Electric. SMAW is used mainly for maintenance work because it is inexpensive, easy to operate, and can be used to weld many different types of metals. Now, what are the stuff you need for a welding machine is, first off, a ground clamp. Now this ground clamp, you clamp to your weld piece and it delivers a negative charge to that piece. Next is your electrode holder. Or stinger. This holds your electrode and delivers a positive charge to the electrode, giving it the arc that it needs to start welding. And then you obviously need an electric welding machine. Now, for the electric welding machine, it either produces a direct current or an alternating current, which a direct current is a one-way current, and alternating current can reverse from time to time. And to start welding, you strike an arc by either tapping or scraping the end of your electrode against the workpiece. This will form an electric arc, which can have temperatures up to 5,550 degrees Celsius. Now, for electrodes, there's three main electrodes that are used in welding. First is the 6010, and the 6010 has this flux around the metal part of the electrode. This is for the 6010, it is a cellulose or a fiber flux. Now this rod is mainly used on metal that has rust, oil, or paint on it. Now you have the 7018 rod. The 7018 rod is the most commonly used rod. You will find it in every single shop, welding shop, factory in the world. It has an iron powder flux and produces the most uniform and clean looking weld. And then you have the 7024 rod, which is your big factory work and for metal thicknesses of over half an inch. Now, what does 6010 mean? Well, 6010 means 60 is the tensile strength of the weld, but you times that by 10,000, so you have 60,000 tensile strength per square inch. And then the 1 means what position. 1 means you can weld in all positions with this electrode. And the 0 is for the current and type of coating around the electrode. Safety. First for safety is your welding hood. Now this protects your face, neck, and eyes from ultraviolet light, infrared light, sparks, and heat. And there's also a lens that darkens to help protect your eyes and for you to be able to see the weld. Then you have a welding cap which goes on your head and protects from your hair from catching on fire and the back of your neck. Then you have leather gloves. Leather gloves, these protect you from sparks and the heat, since your hands are holding the electrode stinger, and you get pretty close to the metal that you're welding on. And then you have your welding jacket. This protects you from sparks, the heat, from anything from burning and touching your skin and burning you. Now this is the most commonly type welding jacket that you see. There are some that are made with leather. And then you need jeans and steel-toed boots. Now that you've learned a little bit about SMAW, I hope you will research more about this topic and learn a little bit more, since this is a great skill to learn.